Hello, boys and girls. This is Old Man Yells at Cloud for Blue Powder Monkey's Patreon. We are here doing some Blender work from our graphic novel Cecilia. You can read about it in the description. Like and subscribe if you want to hear about future videos. Check out Blue Powder Monkey's Patreon if you want to see all the other stuff we're up to. And the other thing I've been asking, if you see something cool that I do, because I don't really have time to edit stuff right now, that's why I'm doing the live stream. Just put a time code down in the comments section so when other people run across the video, they can kind of see what you thought was cool. I think in the last couple of videos have just like clicked off, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't know whether my streaming software can't play nicely with Blender at the same time, or whether I accidentally click on a thing, but I'll try to keep an eye on it a little better tonight, and hopefully it won't happen again. But if it does, thanks for watching. Anyway, and I'm listening to one of my movie soundtrack playlists, which right now is in the middle of Logan's Run by Jerry Goldsmith, and then Sorcerer, Tangerine Dream, and Prisoners by Johan Johansson. This isn't a soundtrack, but it's synthesizer music from Jean-Michel Jarre that blends in pretty well with this playlist. Not as much with Logan's Run, but definitely with Sorcerer. So that's what's going on as far as music is concerned. So I've done some stuff. If you've been watching all of these, and Lord knows why you do that. No, but if you have been, you can see the house has progressed a little bit since the last video. So I put in some really cool like roof beams and extended the wall up here, added a short ceiling here, and then I have these four big areas that I want to put windows in. I'm going to put skylight windowy things here, and then probably vertical windows here. I just saw that I haven't materialized this guy yet. I'm pretty sure I unwrapped him though, so let's find out. And we'll find that out by applying the material and seeing if it looks like garbage. That looks fine. I might go in and tweak with the material specifically later on, but basically to apply this stuff easily, and I won't get into materials tonight, but when you're applying this stuff easily, you select it, hit your Alt so that you're in edit mode, hit your A so you make sure you've got it all selected like this, and then you go into UV and do the Smart UV project, and then normally you correct aspect, but I'm having more luck not correcting aspect, but these buttons you'll have to play with to see if they work for you, and then just click unwrap, and then make sure the other thing that threw me off initially, which actual Blender users, it's probably second nature to them, but not to me so much, is you always got to go back and check and make sure all of this shit is zeroed out. And you do that by going up here and applying whichever ones you want. I usually just click all transformations. Sometimes you have to do this delta thing. I'm not sure why, but I haven't had to do that so far in this project, so that's been kind of cool. Anyway. So yeah, let's try a thing out here. I'm pretty sure this is in the middle. It might not be exactly in the middle is the problem. So I don't know whether or not I want to try to correct that. I kind of eyeballed it, honestly. So let's correct that, actually. So let's click on this. Let's put this to grid. Yeah, let's do grid. Okay. And then let's do that. Let's grab a loop cut. There we go. All right, and we're just going to use that loop cut for reference. So I'm going to go back out to object. Oh, I got to turn on my stuff. I don't know why this doesn't stay on. I always forget. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to grab this. And I should be able to use that loop cut for a reference point. Oh, let's, you can see your little dot right there. That's the object center. Set origin to geometry. Should put it right in the middle. There we go. All right, so now when I grab X, why is it? Oh, it's doing one edge. All right, well, that's easy enough. Whoa, shit. The mouse wheel's a little squirrely. All right, so let's do that. Oh, this already has a loop cut in it. Or no, I can put a loop cut in it. Let's try that. Okay. The loop cut looks off center. Oh, because it lined up to. Yeah, okay. All right. Oop, fuck. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna do. There we go. Not sure why that is off. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. But now, when I grab it, it should do that. Oh no, because I put it on the edge. Ugh. I need this. I need the thing in the middle of this. Yeah, I need that in the middle of that. Okay. What did I do? Oh, these ones actually aren't equal distance from that center line. Interesting. That makes sense. All right. So it does seem pretty centered right now, right? So maybe I'll just leave well enough alone. All right, cool. Yeah, let's just leave well enough alone. Okay. All right. I loop cut this. I guess I loop cut it. The other thing is whether I work oh, haha. Whoops. Skylight. There we go. Oh, did I do a plane? All right, bye-bye plane. I want the cube. I don't like building, I don't like extruding thickness into things, so. Alright, so let's go. There we go. this is loud. Hold on. I gotta calm Jerry Goldsmith down a little bit here. There we go. All right. 2 inch, 4 inches. How thick do I want these? I think 2 inches is enough. There we go. All right, so yeah, this way. -18.318. I'm guessing there's a way to match an object that you're trying to, there's probably a snapping thing to kind of match the thing on. Oh, because that is not the angle that I want. It's because of the scale. I bet it's because of the scale. So we're going to have to scale out the whole thing first and then flip it, I bet. All right, grab X, dunk, grab Y, dunk, grab X, and click on it this time to make it actually stick. Grab Y to make it, oh, it's just underneath, okay. And grab Z. Grab a face, extrude X to here. Does it look like it hangs over? It's not though, right? Nope. Nope. Okay, and then we grab that. And extrude Y to here. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, then I zero out all my shit. And now if I rotate, let's see what happens if I rotate it minus 18 point whatever I wrote down. Is it minus 20? Oh, it's minus 28. That's why, because I can't read 28.318. Can't read my own goddamn handwriting. That's awesome. Cool. Now I have to go local. So it'll slide down this way. Otherwise it would have slid in relation to where the world is sliding, going. That would have been awkward. Alright, so there's going to be a weird gap inside the house, and the angle is off on this because because otherwise it would be sitting straight. Alright, so let's de-angle it. Let's do the same thing I did to the other thing. Loop cut. It's not exactly the center, but it'll do. I just add a loop cut there on accident. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's grab that. Ah, fuck. There we go. Okay. Set origin to 3D cursor. Rotate X. Yep. Now this won't snap for some reason, which is very annoying. Not sure how to get it to snap. See what I'm saying? Oh, transform pivot point. That's probably cool. Proportional editing. .31. Interesting. I wonder if it's because the I wonder if it's because of the size of the object why the rotation is off. Oh, no, it's going to go right into... It's going to go right into the ground there. Unless I can figure out a way to precisely snap the thing. So... let's try the -28 thing and see if the actual... Nope. Alright. It's always fun. Clear or apply current rotations. Okay, we're good. Go to top ortho view, but I want to go to side view instead. There we go. All right, so rotate X, cancel, rotate X. Okay, set snap. Line rotation? Oh. Okay. X. Boom. Easy. Alright. So now, there's a tiny little bit over there. So I don't want to dick around. I'm not going to dick around with this roof very much. So I think I'm going to do the I'm going to do the rotation, grab Y, or the movement this way. Okay. Oop. There we go. Get it? Yeah, it looks like I got it. Okay, extrude. I want it right on that edge right there. Extrude to that edge. Okay, cool. Then we'll go back to here, grab Y, and go to this edge. Top's not going to matter at all. So all I want to do is clear. Let's see. Grab Shift X. Yeah. That's what I want to do. That leaves the squareness of this thing intact, and from the inside it won't matter too much, even though that's technically skinnier now. So yeah, that's someday if I have to do something different problem solving wise, then I'll worry about that. All right, so that's still roof skylight. Okay, cool. So sometimes moving these things work, and sometimes it does not work at all. See what that did to the fucking geometry. Oh, definitely fucked it up. What is it? Alt click? Nope. Control click? There we go. And let's set this to grid. No, I don't want it to grid, because these aren't exactly on the grid. I want this to, okay. Object, set origin to geometry. Okay. Snap. Problem solved. Any weirdness going on in here? Nope. None so far. Oh, there's another. Oh, those just aren't covered. It's the inside of the thing. I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to worry at all about that. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Any other weird shit going on in here? Nope. Okay. Alright, so now I do a loop cut. Should be right on the center of the object. Cool. Alright, so now we can go to, say, 2 inches. No, we can go X. Go grab X. Nope. Can't tell if I grabbed it or not. I did. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, that's easier. Now that I figured that part out. Okay. Now top to bottom. money penny. That's my cat. Interesting. Edit mode, select an element aligned to your desired axis. Okay. Header. Header, transform, orientations. Transform pivot point, maybe? Is that what that's supposed to do? Transform orientations, header. Transformation, orientation. Create transform orientation from element. Yeah. Little plus. Interesting. I feel like this is old information. Ah. Transform, align to transform orientation. Effect only origins. I think that's what it said. Effect only origins. Nice. Header transform. Maybe you have to make it a different object. Transform. Ah. Yeah, I guess it didn't work. Transform, align to transform orientation. Should just work. It's exactly what I should be trying to do here. Object mode. Have the object. And let's try it again. Let's build an object. And then let's transform it's already there. Okay, so then it's order of operations. So I have to do this, to do that. Let's do this. Okay. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. How does this work, man? What the fuck? Alright. So let's do this. Circle. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. Nope. It didn't work at all. It's not. So what am I doing wrong? This is 4 years ago, so I wonder if it's changed. Like, why would it change, though? Okay, so we've already got this part of it. So let's try it again. Let's do that. Let's go, maybe it's just because I hadn't had a plane. There we go. All right. Skylight. Okay. All right, cool. So let's try that. Okay, and then let's do our circle. Nope. So let's try that. Nope. So all of this is wrong. Alright, I've done it like 8 different ways. So let's try it again. Let's clear the fucking path here. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so let's create our circle. Let's grip Z. Oops. Okay, let's just turn all that stuff off. Grab Z. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so let's do that. Let's extrude or scale. No, extrude. No, that's not going to work. Extrude scale. Oh. Scale extrude. Nope. Inset. Nope. Oh, that created a fucking animation. That's cool. Okay, let's start over. Let's make this even easier. Let's create a fucking sphere. Let's make our sphere 3 feet. let's make our depth an inch. And let's grab Z, go up to here. Okay. So now let's inset. Nope. The fuck is inset? Oh. Control inset. No. Inset. There we go. All right. Let's extrude Z. Z. Well, it doesn't have an edge for me, so I need to go extrude Z. There we go. And then delete face. Face. Okay, cool. Oh, that took a while, but I got it. Okay. So now I think I have enough to do the thing. All right. So let's go back to here. And let's follow this doodad. So first thing we do is we choose this one. We do roof. We do skylight, angle. Okay. All right. Right. Have to do the face, not the thing. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's transfer into that. Let's grab this face. I could have done this if I ever figure it out. I could have done it with the roof when I created the roof. Okay. I don't have to collect both. Okay. Thank you. That guy was awesome. The bottom line is I don't have to select both things. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. All right. So let's go. So I could design, I should design actually the whole thing flat. And then tilt it when I'm done. All right, cool. So now I get to look at reference and see what kind of crazy fucking skylight I want. There was a subdivide thing in here. Swear there was a subdivide that wasn't a modifier. Transform, duplicate, copy. Okay, right click, shade. Nope. Go here. Oh, right there. Unfortunately, I didn't do verticals. Using the right thing here. Subdivide. Surface to form. Subdivision surface. Nope. Alright. Well. There we go. Okay, so let's try this. Well, and then it just does it that way. It doesn't split them more. So that was probably a function of the circle. Alright, so if I were to do loop cuts on every single one, that would be a pain in the ass. What am I going to do here? I haven't actually tilted this thing yet, so let's do this. Donk. Alright. Let's add cylinder. I'm a big fan of starting over. Vertices. Let's go for like 64. nice. Oh, God damn it. This thing's such a pain in the ass. Alright, grab Z, thank you. Exit mode, exit out of that. Ugh, thank you. I'm a dummy. Alright, inset. Cool. Oh, cool. Here's a way to attach all those. It's a good lesson. Blender. Let's do that and that, and then mesh, and then edges. Yay. Okay, cool. Hey, it's almost getting somewhere. Okay, cool. What other sort of designy designs? It's going to go way over there. Do some stuff between. That one. There. Might be a little too weird. Let's do this. Oh, then they're going to be two separate things. And is that okay? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go simple. Okay. So then the other thing I need to figure out is the framing of the thing. All right. Oh, excuse me. No. Ta-da! That time I know I hit the thing, so. See, 2 inches. It's gonna line up with the rest of these guys. Nope. So grab Z. There we go. I think if I expand this past this, it's going to be problematic, to say the least. So let's go back. I hit it instead. All right, let's go Z down to about there. Let's go back to there. Sure why those side ones, that one added something, but the other one didn't. That was very weird. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. All right, grab. Oh, what? That's very weird. Must be scale. Oh, good enough. Set. Oh, interesting. It's not horrible. I'm just going to take the middle of it. Oh, I guess I want the loop edges. Weird edges. That's fine. It's kind of disappointing. Just make some shit up. kind of wanting that middle thing. So this already has the loop cutter on the outside of it. So I wonder if I could do some tricky shit where I... Yeah, close enough. Okay. So this is going to be interesting because I'm going to want to cut it out of this. Which is going to be, let's do this. sure what happened to the circle, but whatever. Okay, so then we add cube. We make it. Aha! Oh, whoops. That was it. There we go. There we go. Now I gotta get rid of this edge loop. Oh, fuck. Because otherwise, I can't grab this face and extrude this thing all the way down like I want. Okay. All right. Fuck. So now I have to go find. Fuck. I wonder if I can amend. Can I amend stuff? Why can't I amend? I wonder. Oh, because I'm in fucking edit mode. Same reason I can't do any fucking thing. Okay, so. Settings list, yeah. Okay, so let's grab that. Alright, so then let's zero this shit out. Cool. Cool. And boom. Oh yeah. Look at that fucking reflection. Ah, that's so awesome. I have made glass. All right. And then the rest of it will be texturing whatever the fuck I'm going to texture the rest of this shit with. Alright, so it could just be wood, some type of wood, doodad. Oh, the pain in the assery of this too is going to be like making this a whole fucking thing. Alright. I can't even select it because of the glass being over the top of it. That's fucking cool. Sky outer circle. Okay, so these are the 4 parts of the thing. And I can materialize them first. And then I think I can join them. And they will retain, they'll retain all their stuff. So I already have some, do I have a fucking countertop, which isn't actually a countertop, a plaster. Oh, I do have white stucco. Must have stuck the white stucco on the roof, maybe? Yeah, white stucco? Nope. Did I create the white stucco to put... Oh, this one's white stucco. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Stucco. Oh. Let's do this. Cool. Let's do this. Select all. Now let's do this. Boom. Okay. I need to learn the fucking walk around control. Oh, are you fucking kidding me with this? Well, let's worry about that later. There's the white stucco there. Yeah, it's white stucco there. I do like the pure white. I wonder if I could do like a white. I wonder if they have a cool. Let's see here. Going over to Polyhaven to see what kind of cool materials they have. Like ceramic, metal? Could be metal. Corrugated iron, rusty metal. I mean, it's probably pretty easy to make just like metal. But yeah, some kind of ceramic they have. Lots of different tiles, which would be kind of interesting. I think that would be a huge pain in the ass to. I think that'd be a huge pain in the ass to line up the right way. Although I like these little tiles. Alright. So let's go blend necessarily want it to be shiny though. Should just be the shader, right? Okay, so let's do this. All right. It's all just like a, yeah, let's start with that. White, metal, dunk. I should have an overhead or a super overhead light that I can kind of tell here. Okay. See if I can see kind of a little, once I can see like a little seam there, then I'll know I've actually done something. Let's see here. Metallic roughness. So is that really how easy it is? Okay, cool. Oh, I see, it's kind of shiny now. Let's maybe back off a little bit. I don't think I need the roughness so much. Now it's gray. Oh, it does shine though. Kind of want it to be flat. Wonder if that's a... Now, let me try, because I am lazy. Oops. So dull. Oh, there's kind of a nice... iridescent. Yeah, I should... I'm starting to think it should look like plastic now. A little bit of a... yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. So let's grab a four bit of that. Let me fucking close you up here? What's going on? So let's do that. Do that. Boom. Let's drag this. I have keep a zip file folder in case I ever need to re-access the zip file for fucking idiot. For some reason. I could have just used the same thing, I guess. Let's see. I wanted to spell iridescent, but I'm like, I'm not going to spell iridescent. What the fuck? I don't think I need the... Do I need the ping? No, I need JPEG. The fuck all this is? Color, displacement. I don't think I need this other shit. I don't recognize any of those files. Let's see if this works. It's not great. Ooh. Oh, where are you going? Oh, that was the... Of course it wasn't great. That was the stuccoed wall. Yeah, it's got a nice little slight... Yeah, like a slight little sheen to it. I don't think there's anything that the scale is going to matter. Alright, so here's the other thing we'll do. Just, where's my fucking... Oh, it's the glass. Just to make sure we're not talking out our ass here. Yeah, now some weird shit's happening. Yeah. Stuff's going on over here too. It's all orientation based, but if I change the orientation for this, it's going to change the orientation for that. Let's do... Did I even... I can't even actually remember if I unwrap this fucking thing. So let's try the normal unwrap. That did not do well. That did even worse. Yeah, that's horrible. I must be grabbing too much. I mean, it feels like I'm grabbing too much stuff. This is the beauty of just making shit up as you go along, as opposed to actually knowing what you're doing. So that's a blend file. So that's part of what's fucking up here. I don't know what an MTLX is, although it's not highlighted. So I think, and I know I only need one of these two. So let's do that. That's a cube. Who fucking knows what that is? Let's try this. Alright. Okay, so that has a weird scale that looks like it might scale down to something interesting. Yeah, just a teensy, that's too much. I mean, I'm not even getting up to the ceiling, so it's kind of dumb that I'm even doing it. getting more texture? Yep. Alright, let's go 3. That's great. Now it looks like cracks. Check. Ah. That's kind of cool. Can't read any of these fucking nodes though. Just a little bit of roughness. Let's do this. Let's go very slightly bluish. Slightly off. If I go super rough, it's gonna get, not much is gonna happen. I don't think I need it to be that rough though. That's cool. I think I'm just using that for now. I can always come back around and dig with it later. Alright, and then we can do this. Do that. Yeah. I tend to get wrapped up into the thing. Need to get wrapped up into the thing right now. Alright, so now comes the weird part. I should just... let's find out if I can join all this shit. Once I join it, I can't go back. Circle, outer circle, class. Nice. All right, cool. So then now, oh, I deleted my fucking face though, did I? No. I do that again? Nope. Well, I don't have to do this anymore because I set up my rotation the correct way, so let's just do that. Alright, so let's just do this. Let's do that. Let's do... Cursor to selected. Set origin to cursor. And then rotate. Rotate Z. Nope. Rotate X. Rotate X. Yep. To there. Cool. That is exactly what I thought was going to happen. But I have a plan. It's just fine. Okay. Fucking A. That's cool. Alright, so then we do this, and we go X. Yeah. Do that to there. And it fits. Oh, yeah. Not actually sure if these are going to matter. That's the funny part about it, because the whole thing takes place at night. So, like, I could try to put moonlight through them or some shit. There is going to be some lights out front, though. Initially some headlights, and then some mysterious lights. So, assuming the other... I should start... Okay, let's do this. That spotlight getting clear down there. Come here, Spotty. Should be up here. Ceiling beams, roofs, ceiling beam. There we go. Okay. There's also going to be like a huge curtain in front of this, and that's going to make a major difference in what the light looks like. Fuck. Oh, I like the fucking outside view, but we'll never see that. There's also going to be all kinds of vertical lines here. So let's grab a spot. Spotlight. Grab Z. Oop, fuck. Grab Z. Depending on the angle, there's a chance stuff could be. Well, let's look at this. MC, rotate X. So yeah, inside the house, that'd have to be pretty high up for it to matter. That's kind of cool. It's a little better. There's going to be a lamp here, a lamp there, and a lamp over here. Probably end up being a couple more lamps anyway. All right, well that's looking cool. I was going to try to work on this front area here. I'm not going to get to it. I'm basically going to make some wooden kind of beams separating all this stuff up, or windows or something. And then there'll be a lace curtain hanging inside that the light will shine through and throw lace patterns all over the back wall, which is going to be pretty cool. But that is a little ways down the road. Thanks for anyone that tuned in. Once again, check out my Patreon, Blue Powder Monkeys, if you want to read the script and see there's a few images, that kind of thing. If for some reason you decide to join, then you'll get access to a couple of hidden or linked videos that have, I've built this house like this is the third time through, and it keeps getting better each time, so you can see some of the early efforts that are a lot further along, like basically completely populated with stuff and some of the light stuff and all the rest of that. But I'm going to keep plugging away at this one, and then eventually we'll start showing some of the comic pages and stuff that we've done. So